Welcome to $20 million referrals, 20 million in 20 minutes. This is our July meeting, helping you unlock even more referrals this month. So excited to have you along. So, as always, our goal is to help you be the agent that everybody loves to hire and refer, resulting in a predictable, enjoyable, and more lucrative business for you. And we do that all with making sure that your sphere of influence, your database, feels seen through consistent, valuable, and personal connection using the $20 million referral formula. This sheet lays out the entire formula for you, covering every month reasons to connect with your sphere, reasons to call, leave voicemails, to email, to text, to send postcards or mailers. Also, quarterly looking at client events and client gifts. So make them feel seen. Download this at the site listed there or use that QR code. And when you're there, you can sign up for the resource center. And for each one of those activities on the formula, there is a dialogue, there is a template, there is a script, or there are instructions and resources to make executing that particular task that much easier, or making delegating it to someone who works for you even easier. Again, focused on July, make sure that you selected your activities, whatever that may be, the mid-year market update, maybe it's the ice cream shop discount, and make sure that you have your birthday and anniversary cards out and ready to go. Start writing them now. And it is the mid-year, so since we're at the mid-year, it is an important time to take a look at your business and evaluate, are things going the way that I would like them to? This document that you can download at our site or from the QR code there, go to 20-mr.com/more, and you can get this mid-year business review. It'll take you through 7 areas of your business, looking at your goals, looking at your projected sales total, evaluating your marketing and your content that's out there, all with the focus of maximizing the second half of your year and making the absolute most of it. On top of that, we encourage, at the mid-year mark, it is a great time to send out a mid-year market update. Here's an example of some of the statistics we put together in Send Out, but there's also a great template for a letter that is focused on answering some of those unspoken questions that people in your database may have about the market. And we want you to position yourself as the expert by getting that material in their hands and answering some of those unspoken questions. And if you're curious about some of the things that they might be thinking, grab this document from the same spot on our site, 20-mr.com/more. What sellers are thinking. This is going to give you some of those ideas, or some ideas of those questions that leave uncertainty in those potential clients' minds, and you can answer some of those in your mid-year market update. When you do that, also make sure that you answer the question, is now the right time to make a move? And a very simple and easy way to answer that is, it is always a great time to make the right move. And again, that's the key, the right move. Why don't we get together and talk about what the right move is for you? Great way to schedule more meetings and make sure that you are focused on that second half of the year and creating a full pipeline for the fall. Yes, we know it is only mid-year. You're focused on summer. Everybody's focused on summer. But the activities that you do now is what will fill that pipeline in the fall and make it a great second half of the year. So take action on that now, because we know that most buyers think about buying for 3 to 4 months before they contact an agent, and most sellers are thinking about it for 6 months. That means people in your sphere, in your database, are thinking about a move right now, and how perfect would it be for them to receive something from you that speaks to them, speaks to some of those questions that are already running through their mind, and that will position you to be the one that they use when the time comes, because we know a vast majority, nearly 80% of people go with the first agent that they contact. That should be you. As a bonus tip, you may have old leads that are in your database that you think are dead, but we encourage you to grab them and do this. Take your phone, write a text message, short and simple. Are you still interested in ... Whatever it is that they reached out to you about: buying a new home this year, selling your home this summer or this fall, or whatever it may be, finding an investment property. Are you still interested in purchasing that vacation home you've been dreaming about? This will generate business for you. So dig up those leads that you thought were dead and send a quick text message. If we go back to the formula and take a look at it, since we're at the mid-year, that means we are entering a new quarter. That means there are new ideas for events and gifts. Let's take a look at some of them. We have 6 events listed in the third quarter: the cider mill tasting event, the client family photo, where you hire a photographer and organize times to make sure you get their photos for them done, a memory that they'll always have. We've talked about the zoo event before and how easy it is. We've talked about the orchard event, maybe towards the end of Q3. We're getting into that September timeframe, and there's still plenty of time for golf outing and a baseball game. Now remember our system on the formula: a 1, 2, or 3 star, 1 being the easiest event to host, 3 being more difficult, but there are instructions for each one on our resource center to help you execute, and to have your staff or assistant, whoever it may be, help you execute these events. Yes, you don't have to do it by yourself. Bonus event for this month. Here is your bonus event. July is National Ice Cream Month. What a great month. Host an ice cream shop buyout. Here's how you do it. Simply contact your local ice cream shop. Ask them, hey, how much would it cost for you to shut down to the public for a couple hours for me to have a private event with just my clients? I'll pay for the ice cream and I'll pay for your time. This is a great way to interact with your clients. It's simple, it's easy. You don't have to have a lot prepared. They come, they enjoy some great ice cream. You chat with them for just a few minutes, get a little bit of FaceTime. You get credit for the invite. You get a credit for the thank you. If they didn't come, you get credit for the saying, hey, we missed you. Look forward to seeing you at the next one. So select an event, put a date to it, put a budget to it, and get something planned for the third quarter. This date, by the way, 7/20/25, just happens to be National Ice Cream Day this year inside National Ice Cream Month. It's perfect. On top of that, if you don't want to do the whole buyout thing, you could just try this variation of the event called Free Ice Cream Friday. All you do is put a note out there to your database saying, hey, I'm going to be at such and such ice cream shop on Friday from, say, 2 to 4, whatever it is. If you're in the area, stop by. I will gladly buy you and whoever's with you some ice cream. This is a great way to, again, get credit for the invite, show that you're thinking about them. You are going to reach far more people than who actually show up for the ice cream. You don't have to buy out the whole place. Just buy ice cream for those who show up, talk to them for a little while, and enjoy that connection. And then, of course, gifts, third quarter gifts. We have 5 of them listed here, and on the formula, there's 10 ideas actually, with instructions for how to put each together on the resource center. So check it out if you are a person who likes to do gifts and have them themed according to the time of year. For July, we selected the Popsicle Pizzazz here because on 7/8, believe it or not, on July 8th, it is National Freezer Pop Day. Now, an agent who has made a lot of money and had great success with client gifts is Brian in his sales when he dedicated, and I'll tell you what he did, his time and committed to focusing on this, saw his sales jump 83% in a 6-month period to, I think, a tune of about 65,000 additional dollars in revenue. And his focus was simply 25 clients every month were going to get a gift. And he rotated those 25 clients. His assistant helped him put it together, put the route together, and he would deliver them. And it generated great business. He would take a photo of it if they weren't there, of it on the doorstep, and send them a quick text message. It was an incredible success, and he continues to do it today. And another tip that Brian recommended was having just a few non-disposable gifts that you keep in your car, just in case you happen to be in an area where a client lives, you're in between meetings, you have a little extra time, and you have that resource already prepared and available. You can make that quick gift drop off and make a connection, make somebody feel seen. So think about prepping some of those non-disposable gifts and keeping them with you at all times for the right opportunities. So that is a great lesson from a true pro. We are also starting a series where we are evaluating our true pro observations, taking a look at what those top agents are doing and what lessons can we learn from them, because as we know, success leaves clues. So here's the observation that we've made this month, and that is top pros are manually tracking nearly every part of their business. Those key factors, those contacts, those leading indicators that lead to meetings and deals. They're tracking their pendings, their deals, their pipelines. Their closed deals. How are they progressing towards their goal? How much time is left in the end of the year? And all of this is highly visual, usually on a whiteboard, somewhere place where they're going to see it every single day. And the reason being is focus. It keeps them focused on the right actions. It helps them focus on what they need to do next. It helps them focus and discover what they are lacking in or where they need to ramp things up to get the outcome that they want. So manual tracking is a key clue from successful agents on what they do to make themselves perform at such a high level. And as James Clear from Atomic Habits says, design your environment to make good habits obvious and visible. All the activities that they're tracking, those are good habits. So make the fact that you're doing them obvious and visible, and a reminder to continue to keep doing them and the results that occur from that. Every month, we talk about days to remember. Again, these are reasons to send a text message, give a phone call, send a note or a gift that matches the theme of that day, of that month, or maybe it's like we talked about before, hosting an event on that day of the month because it matches a theme. So think about those things when you think about the days in July. Number one, Independence Day is coming up, and so fireworks schedule. If you put together a schedule of the local fireworks that's happening at all the different cities and towns in your area and publish that and share that with your clients, huge value there. They are always looking for it. Make sure you do it ahead of time before Independence Day hits, which is obviously July 4th, the big holiday that you want to make sure that you recognize. So moving on, National Freezer Pop Day, we mentioned it, that is July 8th. Think about your gift for that. National Pet Photo Day is July 11th. What a great day to put a post online and encourage your clients to share great photos of their pet. You get to learn a little bit more about them. They love their pets. They're part of their family. Definitely makes the people in your sphere feel seen and heard. And who doesn't love to show off great, fun photos of their pets? So drop a post on social, share a picture of your pet on National Pet Photo Day, July 11th, and ask others to join along. It will get you all sorts of great traction on your social media. National Ice Cream Day. It's the third Sunday in every July. We talked about that. It's also National Ice Cream Month. Tequila Day. Why not, right? July 24th. Maybe this is a great day for an event at a distillery. There is as vast a variety of tequilas as there are bourbons. People collect it. It is something that people are really intrigued by. So maybe you take advantage of that on July 24th. Bagel Fest Day, anybody? July 26th. What a great day to pick up a couple dozen bagels, drop them off at an office somewhere, and make a client feel recognized, and also spread the word about who you are on a very specific day, and it matches a great theme. Milk Chocolate Day, anybody? Who are my chocolate lovers? Maybe these are some of the gifts that you pair and create for your clients, and you deliver them all on this day. So just make sure it's not in a spot where it's going to melt and be too hot on July 28th, right? Those are just some days to remember. There are so many in July. I encourage you to check out all the national holidays and different things going on in July. Go to nationaldaycalendar.com/July. They are all listed there, and think of reasons to call, text, write a note, drop off a gift, or host an event on one of those days. All right, we are coming close to the end here. So wrapping up, take a short moment here, grab your pen, your paper, write down what was most useful from today's meeting. Think about how you will execute on that in July. This is the time to really solidify that next action step. Keep it simple, just pick one. What was most useful in today's meeting? So, was it that mid-year market review? Was it that mid-year market review? Is it that mid-year market update that you want to send out? Are you going to send out those text messages to those old leads, whatever it might be? Now is the time to think about that, write it down, and execute. As always, we appreciate you. As always, thank you so much for attending. And if you receive value, all we ask is that you share $20 million referrals, invite somebody else to come and join that you think would benefit as well. So check out our website, 20-mr.com, our YouTube channel at 20M Referrals on YouTube. We'd love to have you access some of those great videos there and other things as well. And as always, we love your agent referrals. If you know somebody looking for something new or different, please keep our firm in mind.